In 2026, the Middle East entered one of the most dangerous conflicts in modern history. A war involving Iran, Israel, and the United States quickly expanded across the region, pulling in Gulf nations like Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Bahrain, and United Arab Emirates. Missiles filled the skies, air bases were targeted, oil routes shut down. This is the full story of how the war began and how it escalated. The war began in late February 2026 when the United States and Israel launched a massive operation known as Operation Lion's Roar. Their goal? Destroy Iran's nuclear facilities, cripple its missile program, force political change. Airstrikes hit key locations in Tehran and beyond. Most shocking of all, Iran's supreme leader Ali Khamenei was killed in a targeted strike. This single event changed everything. Iran declared full retaliation. Within hours, Iran launched a massive response. Ballistic missiles and drones were fired toward Israel, lighting up the night sky. At the same time, U.S. military bases in the Gulf where targeted missile attacks hit Kuwait and Qatar bases. Drone strikes reached Saudi Arabia. Iran's strategy was clear: expand the war across the entire region. Iran also attacked energy infrastructure and threatened to shut down the Strait of Hormuz, a critical oil route. This sent shockwaves through the global economy. Israel faced one of the largest missile barrages in its history. Cities like Tel Aviv were placed under constant alert. Defense systems intercepted many missiles, but not all. Meanwhile, Iran's allies joined the fight. Hezbollah launched rockets from Lebanon. Militant groups opened new fronts. Israel responded with massive airstrikes on Iran, attacks on Lebanon ground, operations near its northern border. The conflict was no longer limited, it was regional. The United States escalated its involvement dramatically. American forces bombed Iranian nuclear sites, targeted military command centers, deployed aircraft carriers and bombers. Iran retaliated directly, attacked U.S. bases in Kuwait, and the Gulf launched drones at American embassies. In one shocking moment, even the U.S. Embassy in Saudi Arabia was targeted by drones. The war had officially become a direct Iran-USA confrontation. The conflict spread rapidly across the Middle East. Iran launched attacks across multiple countries. Kuwait air bases hit Qatar. Military sites targeted Saudi infrastructure, damaged UAE energy facilities, threatened airports were disrupted. Oil facilities were damaged. Global oil prices surged. Shipping routes were blocked. Entire regions went into panic. Even Western assets were targeted, including a UK-linked base in Cyprus. The consequences of this war were immediate. Hundreds killed across multiple countries. Thousands displaced. Oil markets destabilized. International flights canceled. The Middle East became a full war zone, and the world feared something bigger: a global war. Leaders say the war may continue, but not for years. However, the risks remain: further escalation between Iran and the U.S. involvement of more countries. Economic collapse due to oil disruption. This conflict is still unfolding, and the world is watching closely, because what happens next could shape the future of global peace.